Hey guys, it's me, the Bearded Gamer. Yeah. Oh, the stomach issues when they roll, and still, obviously, still not feeling good. But I went to my doctor earlier today, and I mean earlier, like early in the morning, and they think they finally figured out what's wrong. And I know a lot of you out there have always pointed, God, that sounds it really sounds like a gallbladder issue. Well, I know they scanned my gallbladder 3, 4 times. They said no, we couldn't find any stones. We couldn't find anything, ruptures or anything really wrong with it. I mean, the initial scans they never could find anything, so they kind of kept, you know, saying that's not it. That's not it. Well, I'm still having these problems. I'm still having this pain every time I eat. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. The flu-like symptoms are getting worse. Right? It does. I mean, I can eat the healthiest food in the world, and it's gonna feel worse. Actually, it kind of hurts talking right now. It just it just does. And if it looks like I'm gonna vomit, trust me, I'm not gonna vomit on my own PC. That's one thing I won't do. And the other thing is, I can't. I've had a Nissen surgery, so it's so tight. It's tighter than a drum, and I can't vomit. But it doesn't mean I can't go through the motions of that I'm gonna vomit. Well, anyway, without rambling any longer, I'm gonna get to my point. So I went to the doctor. I had this thing called the HIDA scan, and it checks the functionality of my gallbladder. I got the results today, and a normal. Now it depends on which doctor you talk to, but my doctor told me a normal gallbladder, it's like a filter for your digestive tract, and it excretes normally at an efficiency of 60% normally. Now this is what my doctor is telling me. Like I said, other doctors can tell you differently, but my doctor said normally you should excrete or help the digestive tract or your digestive system at 60% efficiency. After the test they did for the HIDA scan, they found out my gallbladder mm, is only functioning or only excreting at efficiency of 7%. I was like, 7%? And my doctor said, or she told me that, yeah, that's really low. In other words, my gallbladder is shot. It's no longer needed in my body. It needs to go, most likely, unless they changed something. But after today, I doubt it. So I find this out in the morning, so I know my gallbladder's shot. Okay. Well, what does the bearded gamer do? Well, I just kind of eat very healthy, and I'm talking like half a cup of rice with steamed vegetables and really healthy stuff. No fat, no buttery, no dairy, nothing, anything that really triggers like a gallbladder attack. So I eat half a plate. I mean, I barely eat, folks, just enough so I don't get lightheaded and start feeling even more shittier. I eat it. Sure enough, I get to my job, I start working. It never fails. I'm like, okay, here it comes again. I'm just gonna get these flu-like symptoms. I'm not gonna feel better. I ain't gonna feel good. But that's normal. I've been going through this for the past 6, 7 months, and it will last usually about an hour, and then it will go away, and then I'm able to continue working. Sometimes, actually, a lot of times, not sometimes, a lot of times, I'll eat again at work, very small, and I'll go through rinse and repeat. I'm going through it again. This time, however, it felt like Mike Tyson punched me in the gut 10 times. Okay, not 10, 100 times. And my stomach was violently shaking and cramping up. And I wanted to throw up so bad. So bad that it was, affecting my breathing. I was very lightheaded. I was getting cold sweats. My face was really pale. it's still pale, but it's not the ghost white. Oh, and here's my lovely hospital attire, if you will. I mean, I had an IV here, and then I had an IV here, and of course, that's my hospital band. But anyway, all right, I jumped the gun there. Anyway, I'm almost passing out. I mean, I'm seeing stars. It seems like it looked like I was seeing, white lights all around me, and it was very difficult for me to breathe because my stomach or the gallbladder was so violently reacting. I couldn't do it. I couldn't focus anymore. So Pickles had to take. Well, what I did is I called. I'm jumping the start. Sorry, I'm still really kind of loopy from the medicine they gave me because they gave me morphine and all this pain reliever and yeah, stuff like that. So if I'm rambling, I apologize. Well, wait, I know I'm rambling. Anyway, so I called my doctor. The doctor's office was still open, and I said, "What do I do?" And they said, "Well, what are your symptoms?" And I told them that I've got cold sweats, I'm clammy, I'm about ready to pass out, I'm hurting, stuff like that. Should I just, you know, am I going to be able to ride this through? They said, "No, you're having." There's a technical term, but I'm having a gallbladder attack, like if I were to have stones. They said, go to your nearest hospital, since just go to the hospital that you've been working with, which I did. Pickles took me into work, or took me to the hospital. I get in the hospital, and I mean, I'm double overing in pain. I mean, literally bending in it. It was getting worse. They hooked me up. They checked my blood pressure, which was of course through the roof because I'm in pain. And they all hooked up all these IVs, and they said, okay, we're going to give you this, we're going to give you morphine, we're going to give you Toradol, we're going to give you, we're going to rehydrate you and all this good stuff. Yeah. And then we're going to see how you're doing. Well, I was in the hospital for a couple hours, probably. I don't know. Time gets very loopy there. To me, it felt like it could have been a minute, but I think Pickle said it was at least a couple hours. And checking on my pain level, well, they gave me this nausea medicine, which really helped me out. That helped out instantly, except for I can feel it kind of wear off now. I'm gonna have to take another pill or something for it. So that initially helped me out right away. The nausea went away. Didn't feel like there's 1,000 frogs in my throat ready to leap out. And that initially started helping right away. But my stomach was still kind of violently shaking and just felt like there's a vice grip all over my stomach, and it is the worst feeling in the world. So that took a while. That took a while to go away, and then it finally settled down and went away. I see a surgeon this coming Monday. I already kind of knew that from my previous doctor visit, but the ER doctor says, if I were a betting man, I'm gonna bet that they're going to try to remove your gallbladder as soon as possible. Um, I have a. It's common to have the gallbladder. It's common to have the gallbladder removed, but usually when it's full of stones. I have a not so common. I mean, it's not rare, but it's not so common that I don't have any stones, or they couldn't pick up anything on an ultrasound before. And the only way they could pick it up was through this thing called the HIDA test. So that was not so common. But my gallbladder is so bad that it's acting like it's full of stones, and it's got to be removed. Most likely they're going to remove it. So, like I said, I see the surgeon this coming Monday. So we're going to go from there. Right now, I'm just home. I'm going to rest, relax, really watch what I eat. I mean, I'm talking like it's like I gotta eat baby food. My diet. It's just not helping my digestion, so I gotta eat like very, very soft, practically baby food. So I don't have one of these attacks again. Because I'm telling you, folks, it's the worst. My sister had it when she was a lot younger, and she said it's the worst feeling. My father's had it. I seen when he went through, and now the beard's going through it, and I would not wish this on my worst enemy. I wouldn't wish this upon anybody. This is the worst feeling in the world. Anyway, thought I'd let you guys know how my day is, and I'm sorry if I was rambling on. I'm still a little loopy, but I'm gonna need some more. I'm gonna need some more pain meds because it's kind of starting to come again. So, anyway, I'm the bearded gamer. You guys stay sexy as hell, and as always, I will talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Bye.